I'll ensure to this week is actually crucial for us, guys, because we have to complete lot of syllabus, and maybe you will have disturbance on one day. I'll take class, but one day you will have disturbance, guys. I cannot say which day it will be as of now, right? But one day you will have disturbance, right? But firstly, what I would like to know is what are the timings again. If all four, so presently I know regarding the timings 8 to 5, I think something like that, right? And for Akash, what is it? What are the timings presently? May I know what are the timings, guys? Based on that, I can also, right, if I have to conduct session in the afternoon or not, or should I continue the session in the evening only? These things I will be deciding. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, on Monday and Thursday.
Long term students, can you please let me know what are your timings? Maria and Aliha Muskan. 11 to 5:30. Maria,
Yes, sir, 11 to 5:30.
11 to 5:30 for everyone.
Yes, sir.
So I can keep class at 6 o'clock then,
Okay, sir.
or maybe 6:30, something like that. Chalo, we will begin, guys. So I left out with some questions from motion in a plane. We will quickly complete that. Okay, and then we will move on to laws of motion today itself. Is the screen visible? Is the board visible, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So let us solve some questions again. Let us go from the back so that we can reach the questions whatever are left out. Um, so a man tries to cross the river and reach the point B on the opposite bank of the river. This is the situation. So is he crossing? Is he reaching exactly a point in front of it? No. So there is some drift over here. Then the minimum speed relative to water and the direction of swimmer at point O, so that he can reach at point B. They are saying what should be the minimum speed relative to water and the direction of the swimmer at point O, so that he can reach at point B. They are saying, guys. Okay. So firstly, we should talk about the, so whenever such type of questions are there, we will assume something like this. So we are already aware. So he has to reach this point. Let us say this is point B, this is point O. So this is vertically opposite. This is the width of the river again. Okay, and in the same manner, so he has to reach somewhere in this manner. So as we all know, this is called as drift again, which is given by x. And let us say if he is starting at t is equal to 0, then obviously he is going to reach point B after a certain time called as time of crossing. Let us imagine a river is flowing with speed u along positive x direction. What I'll say is this fellow relative to river is moving with speed v. Let us say is making an angle theta with the vertical again. Okay, so in that case, what do? We resolve it into two components. We are going to get one component something like this, v cos theta, and we are going to get another component which will be v sin theta. Yes or no? Now, what is the situation? It will be crossing the river. Who will be helping it to cross the river? Obviously, we know the v cos theta component will help to cross the river. We will get the time of crossing as d divided by v cos theta, and the drift I am going to get it as how much beta? U minus v sin theta, right? U minus v sin theta into t. We are going to get something like this. So what they are saying, what minimum speed relative to water and direction of the swimmer at O, so that he can reach point B, they are saying. Yes or no? So in this situation, so x value we don't know, right? On the opposite bank of the river, then minimum speed relative to the water and direction they are asking of the swimmer at O. So what we can do in this situation, right? So can we find out the time of crossing? So we already know we will get value of x as u minus v sin theta into d divided by v cos theta. This is the drift again. So with what speed he has to flow. Now, what I'll do, I will resolve the speed u. Okay, what I'll do, I'll resolve the speed u. So if I resolve the speed u, right, relative to the flow, I'll get something like this. So in this direction, I'm going to get one speed, and I'm going to get, so if I resolve it in perpendicular directions, something like this, right? In the same manner, what are we going to get? We are going to get one more component in this manner. So how much is this? This will be u cos 30. And what will this be? This will be u sin 30. So they are saying now he has to reach at point B. Yes or no? So he has to reach at point B means he has to have only this component. Yes or no? He has to have only this particular component again. So what I'll do in that situation, I will say if he is trying to move in this manner, V. Now, u sin 30 should be cancelled out or not? So u sin 30 will be cancelled out by V again. U sin 30 will be cancelled out by V so that he can reach directly at point B. Did you get my point, everyone? I have forgotten about, it's a very important case again. Let us forget about the speed of the man with respect to the river. Now I am just trying to find out the effect of the speed of water. So if we try to understand the speed of effect of speed of river, right, one will be u cos theta along this line, other will be u sin 30. So if he is starting at this point, where is he starting? If he is starting at this point and he wants to reach at point B, his velocity with respect to river should be in this direction or not? So with respect to river, the resultant velocity should be in this manner. So I want resultant velocity in this manner, but I have this component u sin 30, which is in perpendicular direction. So because we have this component, I need to remove that component. That component can be removed with the speed of the person or speed of the man with respect to the river again. So very simple logic. Person is here. He has to reach at point B with respect to river. So when he has to reach point B with respect to river, his resultant velocity should be in this manner. So if I want resultant velocity in this manner, I need to cancel out this component. So u sin 30 will be cancelled out by speed of the man with respect to the river. So here what we can write? Here I can say v value will be equal to u sin 30. Sin 30, it is 1 by 2. So I'll get the speed as u by 2. Then please try to see this. If this is 30 degrees, automatically what will you get this as? This will be 60, 90 degrees, right? Again, these two are perpendicular, guys. So if this is 60, you will get this as how much? 30 degrees again. So with respect to the flow of the river, how is the person swimming? He has to swim making an angle 120 degrees. So what should be the answer? U by 2, 120 degrees with the direction of river flow should be the answer. I hope you have understood simply resolution of vectors again. We have resolved u here, guys. So I have taken u along OB and perpendicular to OB. For person to reach point B, what should be this situation here? For person to reach point B, his resultant velocity with respect to river should be along this line. So if resultant velocity is along this line, I need to cancel out this component. So this component can be cancelled out by speed of the man with respect to the river. I hope it is clear, all of you. What are the points that you need to know? One is time of crossing, d divided by v cos theta. Other is drift, u minus v sin theta into d divided by v cos theta. Right? In these two cases you have, it is going to reach in shortest time, it is going to reach in shortest path. In shortest time, what is the condition? Theta value will be 0. Time of crossing will be d by v. And what will be drift? U into d by v. And what is shortest path? Theta value will be sin inverse of u by v. Yes or no? So drift will be 0. Time of crossing will be d divided by under root of v square minus u square. These two conditions you should remember, guys. Okay. Is that clear? Right. Let us see other question. A bullet is fired horizontally aiming at an object which starts falling at an instant. The bullet is fired as shown. So what is happening to this object? This object is moving in this manner. As soon as the bullet is fired, will it also be moving under the effect of gravity or not? Yes, it will also be moving under the effect of gravity. So what they are saying, the position A is taken as origin. So let us imagine this point is taken as origin. The bullet speed is taken as 10 meter per second. If the bullet hits the object after 1 second, coordinates of the point where it hits the object they are saying, right? So after 1 second, if it is hitting means, what is the condition, beta? What should be the condition? Very simple logic again. What all are the coordinates of point B? This is the situation at t is equal to 0. So at t is equal to 1 second, where will this object be? Can I consider the object will be somewhere over here at t is equal to 1 second or not? Yes or no, all of you? So a bullet is fired horizontally aiming at an object which starts falling at the instant the bullet is fired as shown in the figure. The position A is taken as the origin, bullet speed is 10 meter per second. If the bullet hits the object after 1 second, then coordinates of the point they are saying. So can I say this object will be moving under the effect of gravity for 1 second or not? So what is distance traveled in free fall? Very important case, guys. What is distance traveled in free fall? It will be given as half g t square, right? So what is the distance here? Half into 10 into after 1 second they are meeting again. So what will I get S value as? 10 by 2 will be 5 meters. So it has traveled 5 meters in downward direction. So obviously y coordinate will be minus 5. So answer should either be 2 or 4, guys. Then, right now I need to find out in 1 second what is the horizontal displacement. So what is it called as? Range again. How is range given as? Again, if not range, you can simply say it is horizontal displacement. This is for the object, right? And this is for the bullet again. I want to find the horizontal displacement in 1 second. What is the 10 meter per second is the speed into 1. The sx value will be how much, beta? 10 meters. So what we can understand, the bullet has traveled 10 meters in horizontal direction. The object has traveled 5 meters in vertical direction. So obviously for object and the bullet to meet here, bullet should also cover 5 meters in downward direction. So where are they going to meet each other, guys? 10 meters comma minus 5 meters. At this particular point they are going to collide. Clear, everyone? Did you understand, all of you? Yes or no, yaar? I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Let us talk about the next question. Two vectors a bar and b bar are given, then angle made by the vector a bar minus b bar with negative y-axis they are saying. So first of all, I'll find out a bar minus b bar. What is a bar minus b bar? If you just look at it, you'll get it as minus 3i cap, right? Then I'll get it as minus 4j cap. Then I'm going to get it as 50k cap. This is plus 0 only or not? Yes. So what will I get a bar minus b bar as, beta? I am going to get it as minus 3 minus of 3i cap plus 4j cap, you can consider. So it has which component? It has a negative x component as well as negative y component. So where will x and y coordinate be negative, beta? Will they be in third quadrant or not? Yes. So what we can consider, it has 3 units and 4 units. You will get it somewhere over here. This is minus 3 comma minus 4. So this will be our vector, guys. How much angle it is making, they are saying. So if you resolve into two components, let us take, this will be 3 units and this will be how many units, beta? 4 units. With which axis? With negative y-axis. So this angle they are asking us to find theta value. So this is 3 units, this is 4 units. So can I directly write tan theta value? If I take, it is 3 divided by 4. So theta value will be how much, beta? Tan inverse of 3 by 4. Tan will be 3 by 4 at what angle? 37 degrees. So what angle they are making with the negative y-axis? Again, with negative y-axis, it is making an angle of. Acha. Again, there is one more problem with this, guys. What is the problem is, you can take 37 degrees, but usually, again, if he's a if we are understanding it in real manner, guys, this will be the angle. Angle should always be measured in anti-clockwise sense, guys. Okay, so from here to here, it is 270. 270 plus 53 should be the answer actually. Okay, or 360 minus 37, whatever you are going to get. 323 degrees should be the answer in reality actually. Understood, all of you? Because angle should always be measured in anti-clockwise sense. So currently, as of now, here you can say with this axis, it is making 37 degrees. Did you understand, everyone? Yes or no, all of you? I hope you have understood. Let us move to the next question. A shell is fired at t is equal to 0. A shell is fired at t is equal to 0 from a gun having a barrel at an angle of 45 degrees with the horizontal. If speed of the shell is 60 meter per second, then radius of curvature of the trajectory of the shell after 3 root 2 seconds. Very important concept, radius of curvature, guys. Previous year, once or twice it has been asked. Again, we can never say anything about the paper, guys. Right? Last year, biology was little bit tricky. Physics was easy. Again, from 3-4 years to physics is easy. But maybe this year, suddenly, if he's giving out of the box, moderately tough or tough paper, then you will have difficulty. So the intention is to cover every point again in detail in a very short span of time. Maybe that is the reason I'm lagging behind as of now, but I'll cover it, guys, in some or the way. By May 5th, I will certainly cover everything. Whatever I was thinking of covering at the beginning of the session, I'll definitely try to cover that and complete it, guys. A shell is fired at t is equal to 0, making an angle 45 degrees with the horizontal. So this is the condition, let us see. What is this 3 root 2 seconds? We need to find first whether is it related with maximum height or time of flight, something like that. We need to find it definitely. Okay, so let us imagine we have taken an object. It is projected with what speed? It is projected with a speed of 60 meter per second at an angle of 45 degrees. So what is time of flight in this case? 3 root 2 seconds. After this time they are asking. So if I generally find time of flight, what are we going to get? Time of flight, we know it is 2u sine theta divided by g. So 2 into, right, 60 is given. Sine 45 will be 1 by root 2 divided by 10. So what will this be? This and this will be gone. I am going to get this as 6 root 2 seconds. Yes or no? So what is here 6 root 2? Time of flight. 3 root 2 will be time of ascent or not? Yes, it will be time of ascent. So they are asking us to find out what will be the radius of curvature at maximum height, guys, at this particular situation. So this is the situation at t is equal to 0. It is here. Where will it be at t is equal to 3 root 2 seconds? It will be at maximum height. Now you can imagine that how to find radius of curvature. Very, very important case, guys, again. So you can imagine that this is the situation again. So at maximum height, they are asking us to find. Now, how to solve this question, guys? Very important logic. This point may be lying on the trajectory. I'll assume this point to also lie on some virtual circle, guys. And how will I take that virtual circle? We know velocity at maximum height is horizontal. U cos theta or not? How will you take this virtual circle in such a way that velocity at that point is along the tangent to the vertical circle, guys. Tangent to the virtual circle, not vertical circle, virtual circle. Right? Please understand, for every point you will be doing in this manner only. What is 3 root 2 seconds? First of all, we have to find. We got time of flight as 6 root 2 seconds. So automatically, I can come to a conclusion that 3 root 2 seconds will be time of ascent. They're asking us to find radius of curvature at this point. This point may be lying on the trajectory of the parabola, but I'll also consider this point to lie on some virtual circle. How will I take that virtual circle, guys? That virtual circle will be taken in such a way that velocity at the point should be along the tangent to the vertical circle, to the virtual circle, guys. Now, tangent and radius will be perpendicular to each other or not? Yes. So if I take radius of the center of the vertical circle, let us say it is lying somewhere over here, right? Now, these two will be perpendicular to each other. Now, from here to here, is it radius or not, guys? Yes, it is radius. So this radius of the virtual circle is called as radius of curvature. And always remember, whenever object is performing circular motion, I have told you, whether it is uniform circular motion or non-uniform circular motion, it will always be moving under the effect of centripetal acceleration, right? So in uniform circular motion, centripetal acceleration will not be there. In non-uniform circular motion, in uniform circular motion, tangential acceleration will not be there. In non-uniform circular motion, tangential acceleration will be there. So here, what will the acceleration be? Again, we know in projectile motion, every point will be moving under the effect of only gravity. So here, what will be acting? Gravity. Is it acting towards the center? Yes. So what will be centripetal acceleration in this case? It will be equal to g. And how will I write centripetal acceleration as? We know centripetal acceleration is given as v square divided by r. What is speed at this instant? U cos theta. So what I'll write? U cos theta whole square divided by r will be equal to what beta? G. Implies what will radius of curvature be? U square cos square theta divided by g. Is that clear, all of you? So this is very important again. This is radius of curvature. At which height beta? It is the radius of curvature at maximum height. U square cos square theta divided by g will be radius of curvature at maximum. It's a very important case which you should be remembering again. Okay. Right now you can find out u value is given as 60, theta value is given as 45. So what will I get range value as? 60 square is 3600. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos square 45 will be 1 by 2 divided by 10. Yes or no? So 3600 by 20, 360 by 2, you will get it as 180. Clear, all of you? Understood, everyone? How to calculate radius of curvature? Very simple logic. The given, if at any point, if they're asking to find radius of curvature, that point may be lying on some curve. Here in this case, that curve is parabola. But I'll assume that to lie on some virtual circle. How should that virtual circle be taken? In such a way that speed at that point should be along the tangent drawn to the to the virtual circle at that particular point. Clear, everyone? And whenever object is performing circular motion, there will always be a component directed towards the center. That is called as centripetal acceleration. So here at maximum height, centripetal acceleration will be equal to g. And radius of curvature at maximum height will be given as, in case of projectile beta, u square cos square theta divided by g. Clear, everyone? Understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Let us move to the next case. Two projectiles A and B are projected with angle of projection 20, 40 respectively, RA, HA, RB, HB respectively. Okay. How do you compare the ranges and all they are saying? So what is in general range beta? In general, what is the general formula for range? R value will be u square sine 2 theta divided by g. So what will your range RA be beta? Both are projected with same speed, I believe. Okay. Because nothing has been, they are just saying projected, but they have not said anything related to speed. I'm assuming speed is same. So what will I get? U square sine 40 divided by g. What will range at B be beta? U square sine 80 divided by g. So u square by g is common. And as angle value increases, sine value will increase. So what I can say, range of B will be more than range of A. Okay. Range of B is more than range of A when provided U is same, guys. Provided what? U is same. If U is same, then I can say range of B is greater than range of A. In the same manner, how will you find maximum height? We know maximum height is given as U square sine square theta divided by 2g again. So if sine value is greater, obviously sine square theta value will also be greater. So what is HA here? HA will be U square sine square 20 divided by 2g. HB will be U square sine square 40 divided by 2g. Okay. So if angle is more, sine value will obviously be more. So I can write HB value will be greater than HA provided, what is the condition? U is same. Because nothing has been mentioned related to U. So in this situation, I'll say data is insufficient to compare RA, RB, HA and HB. Clear? If speed was also given as same, then I would have gone or opted for an option RB is greater than RA, HB is greater than HA. Understood? Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Again, देखो, very important, rain problem is very important, guys. We have seen it yesterday also. We are discussing, we are going to discuss it now also. Let us see. A man running on a horizontal road at 3 meters per second finds that rain. Again, similar question you have done or not? Rain is falling vertically. Yes, I think yesterday we did 3 root 2 and 5 root 2, or maybe 3 root 3 and 5 root 3. Finds that rain is falling, but he increases his speed to 6 meters per second and finds that raindrops make an angle 30 degrees with vertical. They're asking velocity of rain with respect to the road. With respect to road, guys. Okay. Positive y is along vertically upward direction. Very simple logic. Let us imagine. Once again, I'll explain so that you will get little bit of confidence in this question, guys. When this fellow is moving with speed 3 meter per second, first case, how is rain falling? Rain is falling vertically downwards. So this is velocity of rain with respect to man in first case. Okay. Let us imagine what is velocity of rain with respect to man. Let us say in general, it has some x component vx I cap. It also has some y component vy j cap. Okay. So in this situation, first case, guys, what we can write velocity of rain with respect to man as velocity of rain with respect to ground minus velocity of man with respect to ground. What is velocity of rain? This is, sorry, velocity of rain with respect to ground beta. I'm assuming that rain has some x component and y component. So what is velocity of rain with respect to ground? I can write vx I cap plus vy j cap minus what is velocity of man with respect to ground is moving along positive x direction. I can write 3 I cap. So overall, what will I get? Vx minus 3 I cap plus Vy j cap. This is velocity of rain with respect to man in first case. But we know how is it falling? Vertically downwards. So should there be any x component? No, beta. There should not be an x component. So what will I do to this x component? I will make this component 0. So if I make this component 0, I'll get Vx minus 3 as 0. What will I get Vx value as? 3 meter per second. Samajh gaye? Is this point clear? Till here it is clear, everyone? Yes or no, yaar? Next you see, second
Yes,
case.
sir.
Now he is increasing the speed. Suppose 3 meter per second, he is increasing his speed 6 meter per second. Now how is rain falling? Making an angle 30 degrees with vertical, guys. So if I assume this is the situation, or I'll take on the right hand side. So how is rain falling now? This is velocity of rain with respect to man. Okay. And how much angle it is making? Is making an angle 30 degrees. Okay. So what we can do now? Can I resolve it into two components? Or if not, because we already know the direction here, guys. So what I can write in this case, velocity of rain with respect to man in second case. Again, we know it is velocity of rain with respect to ground minus velocity of man with respect to ground. Relative motion concept, guys. So what I will get it as, we already got 3. So I can write it as 3 I cap plus Vy j cap. Yes or no? Minus what is velocity of man with respect to ground? Sorry, in second case, yeah, in second case, what is velocity of man with respect to ground beta? 6 I cap now. So what will I get velocity of rain with respect to man as? I'll get it as minus 3 I cap plus Vy j cap. So this has two components now, right? I don't know which component has. Suppose if I resolve into two components, obviously one will be negative x component and other will be negative y component. So how much is this component? 3. How much is this component? Vy. So can I apply tan 30 beta? So from this situation, if I apply tan 30, what is opposite to tan 30? This is opposite. So how much is it? 3 divided by what is adjacent? Vy. So implies tan 30, we know it is 1 by root 3. So I'll get Vy value as 3 root 3. But in which direction? Downward direction, guys. Yes or no, all of you? 3 root 3 meter per second. Or to be precise, you can say minus 3 anyhow. This you can take it as minus 3 only. So I'll get this as minus 3 root 3. So what is minus indicating here? It is indicating downward direction. So I'm not writing it, guys. So let us keep that aside. So I'm just writing it as 3 divided by Vy. So I'll get it as 3 root 3. So what is velocity of rain with respect to ground that I am going to get? I'll get it as Vx we got it as positive only 3 I cap, but Vy I'm going to get negative beta. So I'm going to write this as minus 3 root 3 j cap. Clear everyone? Understood all of you? Did you understand? Suppose now most of you will take 3 root 3. अब देखो, one component negative x. If you take 3 root 3, you will get another component in this manner. One component is like this, other component is like this, right? So we have to go to some other planet to see rain falling in this manner, guys. Rain is falling upwards like this. We have to go to some other planet to see that. So unfortunately, we are on Earth, so we cannot see that, guys. So we have two components. One will be negative x and negative y. Clear, everyone? Yes or no, yaar?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, some people are in some misconception regarding yesterday. Yesterday, I did something, guys, which was removing some set of people from the group. Right. So I would make one point clear over here. Right. I have not talked about course fee, anything like that. Okay. Again, when it was supposed to be collected, I have not. I didn't speak anything about that, guys. But once I kept a message that by so and so this date, you please send the amount. Okay. Although that day passed by, I guess it was, I think 17 or 18. I'm not sure exactly about that date. That went by, but I didn't take any action. Then I said 22nd would be last. So 22nd day also completed, but on 22nd I didn't take any action again after 11 o'clock. So I took action on 23rd. Right. My intention is nothing related to money, guys. Again, let me be frank. If not, the price would have been around 5,000. You know how much valuable my class is, how much expensive my class is. You all know that. But still, I kept it aside. Now, what I did on my behalf, I just removed the candidates from the group. I made a broadcast of WhatsApp of those candidates who were removed. Until now, I have given them access to recordings. I have not removed them from recordings also. Right? They still have the access to that particular folder of compelling code, something like that. Right? So yesterday, whatever assignment was posted in the group, the same assignment was shared in broadcast also. All the three assignments, whatever I have shared: electrostatics, current electricity, moving charges, as well as magnetism. These three assignments were shared to them also, but separately, not in the group. Whatever class link was shared in the group, that was also shared separately to them, even though I have removed them. And again, to be honest, they are ineligible to attend the class, but I didn't want them to miss the class. I still send the assignment to them. I have still sent the class link to them. Okay. Now, what is the bad luck is they didn't save the Creative Column number. So when you are sending a WhatsApp broadcast, and if the others don't have your number, you'll not be able to receive the message. My intention was not to cause any problem to any student, whether they have paid, whether they have not paid, whether they are going to pay, whether they are not going to pay. That is secondary. Those who are paying will attend the class. Those who are not paying will also attend the class. Right? Because my major intention is not to cause any disharmony, right? Like situation in between you and me, in between, because my thoughts are completely different, guys. Right? So maybe my family members, my wife says, why are you keeping at less cost or this or that? No, the intention is completely different. Right? Maybe there were some things which have happened. I have lost connect with some people. Right? So let us not go in detail about that. The intention is always pure from my end, that student should not face any difficulty. And I don't think I have just kept an amount of 50 rupees per day, guys. If you really look into it, 50 rupees per day. The class was supposed to be conducted for 1.5 hours, but I have conducted usually, and unless I am not in a situation where I cannot take for that much time, usually I've taken 1 hour 45 minutes, guys. Okay, so for those who didn't get the link yesterday, it was your fault, not mine, because you didn't save Creative Column number. You didn't think Creative Column would be that much important for you people to save its number. So you didn't give value to Creative Column. You lost almost 1 hour 45 minutes of class yesterday. The class would have continued to 2.5 hours, but yesterday there was persistent rain and we were facing some network issues also. So let us move to the next question, guys. 6 particles A, B, C, D, E, and F are situated at the corners of a regular hexagon. They start approaching each other in same sense such that A approaches B, B approaches C, so on with same speed. The time after which they meet each other, they are saying. It's a very simple logic again. It is also relative motion concept, guys. Right? But if you look at, there's no hexagon here. Okay. So I'll just draw one for you people. Regular hexagon, guys, means all sides are equal again. Let us take A here. Let us take B here. So how are they moving, beta? Let us say C here. A is always towards B. B is always pointing towards C. 6 particles A, B, C, D, E, and F are situated at the corners of a regular hexagon of side D. Right? They start approaching each other in same sense such that A approaches B, B approaches C, so on with same speed. So if B is moving here, now at one instant A is here, B is here, let us say. Now A velocity will become like this. So overall some spiral path they will take and they are going to meet exactly at the center, guys. So this path like this. They will be following this particular path in this manner. So if I can just show you, it will follow this path, something in this manner. Right? Some path in this manner, just like some gravity, guys. Right? So it will follow this path and they will meet exactly at the center. So let us not go in detail about such type of concept again. Right? Very simple logic. I'll tell you how to calculate what would be the. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just take points, 2 points, guys. I hope you understood how they are going to meet, everyone. Yes or no? So they'll travel this path again. So I'm removing these things. Did you understand, everyone? Are Vinpisunda? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Right. So now what I'll do, I'll just take only A and B, guys. Right. And I'll try to analyze the motion with respect to B. Let us see after what time will A be meeting B. Analyzing two motions, as I said before, also it will be little bit difficult, guys. So let us see after what time will A be meeting B, guys. So I'm taking AB somewhere over here. The time after which they meet each other, they are saying. Okay, so what I'll do with respect to B means first thing, will you stop B or not? Yes, we are going to stop B. Right? Then what are we going to do, guys? Am I going to give velocity of B to A in opposite direction or not? They go exactly in reverse direction like this. Is this clear, all of you? So whenever we are analyzing the motion with respect to B, what will I do to B? We will stop B. Right? Now let us see. As I said before, each angle will be how much, beta? If I take this component, something like this, right? And this is our vertical. So what will be each angle? This angle. It is, again, always remember, external angle in any polygon. This angle is external angle again, right? It will be 2 pi divided by n, beta. N is the number of sides. Hexagon will have 6 sides. So 2 pi by 6, you will get it as pi by 3 again, which is nothing but 60 degrees. Okay. So you see this angle is 60. So automatically what I am going to get? This angle I will get 60. What will this angle be? 30 will I get or not, beta? This angle I am going to get it as 30. If you resolve into two components, one I'll get this component which is V sine 30. Sorry. Arey Masood ga component kuda giyane kostaleeda neeku. This is V cos 30 and I'm going to get this as V sine 30. So overall now, what would be velocity of A if I say? Right? B already have stopped, guys. Yes or no? Did we stop B? Yes. Why did we stop B? Because I'm analyzing the motion of A with respect to B. Now I have two components for A. V sine 30 is V by 2. Along positive x direction V, along negative x direction V by 2. So overall, can I say it will have a speed V by 2 here in this direction? And will it also have a speed root 3 V by 2 in this direction or not? Are yes or no, yaar? Now, out of
Yes,
these
sir.
two components, Out of these two components, which component will be helping A to meet B? A component, Ravi. Which component? Because of root 3 V by 2, will it be able to meet B? No. It will be able to meet B only because of V by 2. So what is the time? Let us say this has started at t is equal to 0 and it is reaching B at t is equal to t. What I can say time as it has to cover a distance of d. With what speed is it going to cover? V by 2. Just like time of crossing. So our answer should be 2d divided by v. Understood everyone? Always remember external angle in a polygon will be given as 2 pi by n. Okay, 2 pi by n. N is number of sides of the polygon. Hexagon is 6. So pi by 3. External angle will be 60 degrees, guys. Understood all of you? Yes or no, yaar? If this is 60, automatically this will be 60. This will also be 60. So what will this angle be? This angle will be 30 degrees. That is what I have taken. Clear? I hope it is clear. If two vectors are parallel to each other, it seems. If they are perpendicular to each other, what is the condition? Their dot product should be equal to 0. Yes or no? If they are parallel to each other, then what is the situation they are asking? So can I write B bar as, it is already given as 5i cap plus 15j cap plus 25k cap. If they are parallel means, right, the component should be multiples of, suppose if I take components of first vector, they should be multiples of components of second vector, guys. So if I take 5 common here, what will I get? I cap plus 3j cap plus 5k cap. And what is a bar given as? Can I write it as, if I take 1 common, I'll get it as I cap plus aj cap plus bk cap. So when will they be parallel to each other? See, these have to be parallel. When will they both be parallel? This, you can consider these two should be same again, guys. Right? For a bar and b bar to be parallel, for a bar and b bar to be parallel, what we can write here? B bar can be taken as n into a bar. And n should be what, beta? N should be a positive value. When will they be anti-parallel? If n is a negative value. So if I just compare both of them, what will I get? A value I'll get it as 3, B value I'll get it as 5. Understood? Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. Consider a square, it seems. ABCD of side 1 meter each as shown in the figure. OA bar, AB bar and BD bar will have a magnitude how much it seems. Side is given as 1 meter beta. Dekho. OA bar is like this. Yes or no? AB bar is like this. BD bar they are saying. Now instead of writing BD bar, can I represent BD bar as, देखो, BD bar, can I represent it as BO bar plus OD bar or not, guys? BO bar, OD bar. So I'll just write it as something like this. From here to here, BO bar. From here to here, OD bar. Okay. So this is our point O, point A, point B, point D. O, A, B, and D. Now you see, I have 1, 2, 3. These three vectors, are they forming a closed polygon? Are three vectors forming a closed polygon, beta? Yes. So whenever given vectors are forming a closed polygon, what will the resultant be? Right, the resultant will be how much, beta? 0. So if I take the effect of these three, I am going to get the resultant as how much here? They are going to be null vector. So what is left out to us now? Only OD bar is left out. This is going to be our resultant. So what is the magnitude of resultant? Is it half of the diagonal or not? Diagonal, you know, it is root 2a. Root 2a divided by 2 you can take, which is a divided by root 2. So 1 by root 2 meters will be our magnitude, guys. Clear, everyone? And direction, how will it be? It will be towards the D. Okay. Understood, all of you? I hope it is clear. Particle is projected from ground with initial speed 18 root 3 meter per second as shown. The time taken by the particle in moving from P to Q is how much they are saying. Okay, देखो. Are P and Q, are they on same horizontal level? Are they on same horizontal level? Yes. When they are on same horizontal level, is there any vertical separation between them? No vertical separation. So if I apply equations of motion between P and Q, what is displacement in y direction between P and Q? Should be 0. Yes or no, all of you? Is that clear? I hope it is clear. Now, if you just try to understand, so we know the y component. If you know, it is better if you know y component. How will you do is, you already know u is given as how much? I just write it here. U is given as 18 root 3. So what is initial x component, beta? We know it is u cos 60. Kitna hai u cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So I'll get it as u by 2. Yes or no? So I'll get it as cos 60 is 1 by 2. So is it 9 root 3, beta? X component is how much? 9 root 3. Initial y component, if I find, you know, it is u sine 60. Sine 60 is how much? Again, root 3 by 2. So I'll get it as root 3 u divided by 2. So if you multiply this by root 3, it will become 3, 18, 3 is 54. 54 by 2, you will get it as 27. Okay, so it has two components now. One will be this, one will be this. This is your 27, this is your 9 root 3. And as I said, the horizontal component. So I'm taking P and Q here, guys. I'll just take P and Q separately. They're asking us to find, because they are on same horizontal level, vertical displacement will be 0, guys. And velocity is given at any instant. It has something like this. It is making how much angle? It is making an angle of 30 degrees, beta. Will horizontal component be same everywhere? Yes. What is that? It will be how much? We already got it as 9 root 3. But what will be vertical component? It is u sine theta minus gt. Yes or no, beta? So can I write it as this is 27 minus gt or not? Can I find that t value? Yes, I can find the t value. So what I can write? Uy bar into t plus half ay bar into t square will be equal to what here? 0. Yes or no, everyone? Right. So what I'll get? Can I apply tan 30 here? If I apply tan 30, what are we going to get? 27 minus gt divided by 9 root 3. Tan 30 is already 1 by root 3. So I'll get 9 value as, yes or no? Is 1 by root 3, no? Root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled out. 9 minus 20, 9 will be equal to 27 minus 10t, guys. So what will I get 10t value as? I'll get it as 18. So what is t value? 1.8 seconds. Okay. So although it was not necessary to find, t value how much we got? 1.8. So what is 27 minus? So basically, I'll just take it as, instead of writing, there is no necessity to find us this time, guys. I want to find what is time interval between P and Q. I don't want to find at what time it is at point P. Okay. Arey yaar, wow. So what I'll do, I'll simply write this as y component at point P. Okay. This is y component at point P. Vy, let us say. So I can write here it as Vy. So what will I get Vy value as? It is 9 meter per second. So at point P, it is Vy. So will this be initial velocity between P and Q in y direction or not? Yes. So what I can write? 9 into. So between these two, let us imagine the time interval is T. So 9 into T plus, obviously, as you know, it will be moving under the effect of gravity only. So if I write acceleration will be minus 10, so I'll get it as minus 5 t square. Should be equal to how much? 0. So 90 minus 5t square should be equal to 0. 5t square value will be equal to 90. 5t can be written as 9. T value will be 9 by 5, which happens to be 1.8 seconds. Clear, everyone? I have told you this point yesterday also, guys. When 2 points are on same horizontal level, the vertical displacement between them will be 0. Yes or no? Is that clear? Did you understand the question, all of you? Hello. Did you understand it, guys? I hope it is clear. Consider the particle is moving uniformly on a circular path. If it is moving uniformly on a circular path, which motion it is? Uniform circular motion. Yes or no? So in uniform circular motion, what is the condition? Only speed is constant. Only speed is constant. Velocity will be varying in direction, guys. In magnitude is constant, in direction it is changing. Acceleration also, it will be varying in direction. Magnitude will remain constant. Speed is constant means which component will affect speed? Tangential acceleration. So rate of change in speed is 0. What is rate of change in position? Velocity. Is velocity constant? No, it is wrong. It is changing in magnitude. It is changing in direction. What is dv bar by dt? Acceleration. Is acceleration constant? It is constant only in magnitude, but in direction they will be changing. So what is this dv bar d by dt of? It is rate of change in speed, which is nothing but our tangential acceleration. So in uniform circular motion, we know speed is constant means tangential acceleration should be 0. Most of them, all of these are better. Tappu beta, huh? Velocity is constant, wrong. Velocity is constant only in magnet direction, it will keep on changing. Acceleration constant, wrong. In magnitude only it is constant, right? In direction it keeps on changing. In uniform circular motion, speed will be constant. So who will affect speed in circular motion? Tangential acceleration. Speed is constant means tangential acceleration should be 0. How can we write tangential acceleration? R alpha value will be 0, or rate of change in speed should be 0. So third option will be the correct answer for that. Clear, everyone? I hope it is clear. Right, next question, let us see. A particle is moving along a straight line from west to east with constant velocity 40 meter per second, as shown in the figure. For an observer sitting at point O, the angular velocity they are saying, guys. It's very important to know regarding angular velocity. Do you know relation between linear speed and angular speed? Yes. What is it given as? V is equal to R omega. But velocity relation, if I see, it is omega bar cross R bar, guys. Yes or no? Right? Now you please try to understand. Situation is given like this. When it is at point P, I want to find what is the angular velocity, guys. Okay. And where about which point you are supposed to calculate? You are supposed to calculate about point O. How will you find? It is also very important case again. How will you find? First thing, what will you do? You will just consider a line joining about which point we have to find, and at whichever point velocity is given. Okay. Now, theta value is given as 30 degrees, guys. Let us take this to be 30 degrees. Automatically, this is 90. So I'll take it as 60 degrees. Yes or no? What is this separation given as? 80 meters. Okay, so you can take angular speed. It will always be due to perpendicular component beta. V perpendicular divided by R. So this is the line joining the given points O and P. So I should find out which component of velocity is perpendicular. So if I resolve it, I'll get one component like this. How much is this beta? V cos 60. Yes or no? And I'll get one more component in this manner, which is V sin 60. Out of these two components, which component is perpendicular to the line joining OP? Obviously, V sin 60 is the perpendicular component, V cos 60 is the parallel component, right? And this will be our R. OP distance will be R, guys. So I want to find angular speed about point O. It will be because of which component? V sin 60. And how much will this be, beta? Right, for 60 degrees, let us say 80 meters, this is given as D. So D by sin theta you will get. Can you please tell me how much will this value be? D by X will be, so can I write as 80 by sin 60 or not? Yes or no, everyone? OP distance. OP distance, can I, sin 60 if I am applying, it will be 80 divided by some X value, let us say. So X value will be D divided by sin 60. So what is the perpendicular distance now? 80 divided by sin 60. So I'll get angular speed as V sin square 60 divided by 80. So already V is given as 40. 40 by 80, sin square 60 will be 3 divided by 4. 1 by 2, 3 by 8 radian per second should be the answer. Clear, everyone? Angular velocity will always be due to the component of velocity which is perpendicular to the line joining the given points. So if they are asking to find angular velocity about point O, right, when the object is at some point P, so what will you do? First, you draw a dotted line joining the given points. Then you resolve the velocity into two components. One will be along OP, other will be along perpendicular to OP. If the entire velocity is along OP, guys, there will not be any angular velocity. Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Did you understand, all of you? Please remember this. Omega will always be V perpendicular divided by R. Clear? Clear, all of you? Yes. Particle is revolving on a circle in a circle of radius r with constant tangential acceleration. Tangential acceleration is constant. After one complete rotation, if the speed of the particle becomes double of the initial speed, the net acceleration of the particle when it just completes one revolution, they are saying. Okay. So here in this case, what we can say? Tangential acceleration is constant. Now, when I say tangential acceleration is constant, magnitude of tangential acceleration is constant, guys. Magnitude of tangential acceleration is constant, right? So who will change the speed here? Tangential acceleration. So I can apply V bar is equal to U bar plus A bar into T. So after one complete revolution, if the speed of the particle becomes double of the initial speed, then the angle rotated, sorry, then the net acceleration they're asking. So for this situation, in one revolution, how much will be the angle rotated? In one revolution, how much will be the angle rotated? Will it be 2 pi radian or not? So I can apply omega square will be omega naught square plus 2 alpha theta. Or you can directly take V square will be equal to U square plus 2 into, okay, you can take omega only, guys, okay, because that will be better. Omega square will be omega naught square plus 2 alpha theta. Now, what is the final speed? Omega value, no, it is V by R now. I can write it as V by R. The final speed became 2 times after one revolution. So what we can write? Will this become 4V square divided by R square? Should be equal to, what is initial one? V square by R square plus 2 into alpha into, what is theta beta? After one revolution, 2 pi will be the angle or not? So what we can write from this? 3v square divided by r square will be equal to 4 pi into alpha. So 3v square divided by 4 pi r. Can I write it as r alpha? I have just made r square. I have written it as r. Another r I sent it on the right hand side, guys. What is r alpha now? It's tangential acceleration. So we'll get tangential acceleration as 3v square divided by 4 pi r. After it is a constant value after one revolution they are saying. So what will centripetal acceleration be after one revolution? After one revolution, its speed became doubled again. So what will it be, beta? I'll write it as 2v whole square divided by r, which I'll get it as 4v square divided by r after one revolution. So what is our net acceleration? As I said always, centripetal acceleration and tangential acceleration will be perpendicular to each other. Yes or no? So what we can take here, under root of 4v square divided by r whole square plus, and write it as 3v square divided by 4 pi r whole square. Because answer is given in 4 pi r, guys. So what I'll do, I will take them outside. So I'll take v square divided by 4 pi r whole square common. So if I take v square divided by 4 pi r whole square common, what I'll be left out in first term? So 16 will be there anyhow. Okay, you can write something like this, huh? Under root of 64 v power 4 divided by r square plus 9 v power 4 divided by 16 pi square r square. So what I am doing here, I am taking v power 4 divided by 16 pi square r power 4 common.
Sir,
Huh.
sir, in that 4v square by r, you did 4 square as 64.
Kadra, sorry. Here you can take it as 16 v power 4 divided by r square, and here it is 9 v power 4 divided by 16 pi square r square, guys. So I'll take 16 v power 4 divided by 16 pi square r square common. Then first term, what will I get? Here I'll get 256 pi square plus in second term what I'll get? I'll get 9. So overall our answer will be v square divided by 4 pi r root over 256 pi square plus 9. This should be your answer, guys. Always remember, whenever in circular motion, net acceleration will be given as centripetal acceleration square plus tangential acceleration square under root. In uniform circular motion, AT value is 0. So net acceleration will only be AC, guys, or under root of AC square. But in non-uniform acceleration, tangential acceleration will be there. So under root of AC square plus AT square. Clear, everyone? So or no? Position vector of a particle is given. Equation of trajectory they are asking, guys. What are they asking? They are asking us to find equation of trajectory. So I can consider r bar is given as 2t I cap plus 3t minus 6t square j cap. Okay. So we know r bar can be written as rx I cap plus ry j cap. So rx can simply, you can also write it as xi cap plus yj cap also, guys, right? Anything you can write, xi cap plus yj cap also you can write. Okay. So if you compare, what will I get x value? You will get 2t. So from this, what will you get t value as? X divided by 2. Yes or no? You'll get it as x divided by 2. What will I get y value as? I'll get it as 3t minus 6t square. What is equation of trajectory? Any equation which relates x and y will be equation of trajectory. So I need to eliminate time here. So I'll get it as 3 into x by 2 minus 6 into x by 2 whole square. Yes or no, all of you? So if I take 3 by 2 x common, so y value if I take 3x by 2 if I take common, in first term I'll be left out with 1. Then in second term, what I'll be left out with, beta? You have 3. You will get this value as 6 into x square by 4, no? So I can write 3 by 2 again. 3 by 2 into x square you can write. So 1 minus x I think you will get. Clear all of you? This would be the equation of trajectory. 3 by 2 into x into 1 minus x. Understood? Equation of trajectory is that particular equation which relates x and y. Okay. Any equation that relates x and y will be called as equation of trajectory. So in order to get a relation between x and y, we have to eliminate time here. We'll get 3x by 2 into 1 minus x. Understood, everyone? The stone is projected at an angle 45 degrees, right, above the horizontal with speed 10 root 2 meter per second from the top of a building. See, as I said, oblique projection. Yesterday I was saying oblique projection. There are of two types again. One will be ground to ground. Other will be from a certain height to ground. Okay. 3 cases we study, guys. One is horizontal projection from a certain height. Other will be oblique projection from ground. The other one will be oblique projection from certain height. If I just draw the diagram, stone is projected at an angle 45 degrees above the horizontal with speed 10 root 2 meter per second from the top of a building. If the point of projection is taken as origin, then the position of the particle 3 seconds after projection they are saying. So it's a very direct question again. Hey, Rara Babu. Right. So what I'll do, I'll take it something in this manner. So how is the object projected? With some speed 10 root 2 at an angle how much? Making an angle 45 degrees with the horizontal. So what is the path it will follow, beta? It is going to follow this path. Now you see this point and this point. Are they on same horizontal level? Yes. They are on same horizontal level. So whatever speed is there here, you will get the same speed here, beta. Here also you'll get 10 root 2 only. Again, additional point you should remember, guys. Whenever 2 points are on same horizontal level, their speeds at the point will be same, but exactly in opposite direction. So they're asking after 3 seconds, what is the position again, right? During the entire motion, object will be moving under the effect of gravity. We are already aware of it. If I take the components, I'll get this as 10 root 2 cos 45, which will be 10 meter per second. Again, if I take this component also, I'll get it as 10 meter per second only. Yes or no? They're saying this point is taken as origin. So what is, again, there will not be any acceleration x direction. What we can write, beta? Displacement in x direction will be given as ux bar into t plus half ax bar into t square. Similarly, sy bar will be given as uy bar into t plus half ay bar into t square. Right? So initially, anyhow, zero initial x component and y component are zero only. There is no acceleration x direction. So what we can write, displacement x direction will be, what is x component? 10 into 3 plus 0. So Sx bar you will get it as 30 I cap. Similarly, Sy bar if you take, beta, Uy is again 10 into 3 plus half into, what is acceleration? Minus 10 into 3 square we can write. So I'll just write it to the left. What will I get displacement in y direction as? This is already 10 into 3 plus half into, acceleration is always in downward direction, minus 10 into 3 square. What will I get Sy bar? This is anyhow 30 minus 90 by 2 you will get, beta, which is minus 45. Sy bar you will get it as 15 minus j cap, beta. Okay. So answer should be 30 I cap minus 15 j cap, or plus 15 minus j cap you can write. Understood, everyone? Yes or no? I hope it is clear. Then let us see next question. Speed of a swimmer in still water is given to us. right? So what is this? 14.14 is given. So can I imagine this to be 10 root 2 beta? We can consider this to be as 10 root 2 kilometer per hour. So speed of a swimmer in still water is 14.14 or 10 root 2 kilometer per hour. River water is flowing due east with speed 10 kilometer per hour. The swimmer on the south bank of 1 kilometer wide river wishes to cross the river via shortest path. So what is the meaning of via shortest path, beta? He has to swim by making an angle sine inverse of u by v with respect to vertical. Will we take or not? Yes or no? Yes. So what will I get here? Theta value will be sine inverse of what is u? Speed of the river. How much is it? 10. What is v? It is speed of the swimmer with respect to ground you can take, or you can take with respect to still water also, guys. Which we got it as 10 root 2 again. So what will theta value be, beta? Sine inverse of 1 by root 2. For what angle will sine be 1 by root 2? 45 degrees. But you should be very careful. Don't write 45 degrees as the answer. Right? If I imagine this is the situation, what is the case that I've explained? Always I explain it, guys. Shortest path means he will reach exactly a point opposite. But how do we take the speed as? I'm going to take the speed or the angle, I'll take it with respect to vertical. But here they are asking, what is the angle at which he or she should make strokes with respect to the east direction? So with respect to the east direction, what is the angle they are saying? So what should it be? With respect to the flow of river, they should make an angle 90 plus 45, which is 135 degrees, guys. And what are they also asking? They are also asking to find time taken to cross the river. In shortest path, what is the time taken to cross the river? D divided by under root of v square minus u square. D is already given as 1 kilometer divided by under root of, this is 10 root 2. 10 root 2 whole square, how much will I get? 200. Minus u is given as 10, which is 100 again. What will I get, beta? 1 divided by root 100 you will get, which is again 10. You will get it as 0.1 hour, beta. Understood, everyone? These two formulas you should be very careful again. 135 degrees and 0.1 hour should be the answer. Always remember this diagram. We will take this diagram only always, guys. V cos theta will be helping it to cross the river. V sin theta and u, they both will be responsible in giving horizontal displacement. If they both are equal, there will not be any horizontal displacement. Clear, everyone? I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Particle is moving in xy plane. Yesterday also we did similar kind of question, guys, again. Right? A cos, whether it is velocity, how is it? Is it perpendicular to acceleration? Or how is velocity? Is it perpendicular to position or not? This we have checked. So let us see. The particle is moving in xy plane such that the speed they are asking at t is equal to 1 second. X coordinate is given as 5 sine 121 pi t. So what will speed in x direction be? It will be dx divided by dt, guys. So what is 121 into 5? I think you will get it as 605. So I'll get it as 605 cos, sorry, 605 pi you will get. I hope you all know how to perform differentiation, guys. Okay, for those who don't know, I'm just doing it again. Sine 121 pi t is given. Phi is a constant value, we'll bring it outside. So derivative of sine 121 pi t you will get. Derivative of sine is cos, guys. And for this, you will get 121 pi. So I'll get Vx component as 605 pi into cos of 121 pi t. This is our x component. Okay. What is y component of displacement given? 121 cos 5 pi t is given. What we can write Vy value as? It will be dy divided by dt. Okay. Which I can write it as derivative of 121 cos 5 pi t. Derivative of cos is minus sine beta. So if I solve for that, I'll get it as minus 605. Again, 121 into 5 pi you will get 605 pi into sine 5 pi t I will get. Now, at t is equal to 1 second. Yes or no? at t is equal to 1 second, first of all, what will Vx value be? I'll get it as cos 121 pi or not, guys? Cos 121 means it is odd multiple of pi. Always remember odd multiple of pi. Cos 0 is 1, cos 2 pi is 1, cos 4 pi is 1. Even multiple of pi will be 1, guys, for cos. Odd multiple will be -1. So what will I get? Cos Vx value, I'll get it as 605 pi minus meter per second. Okay. But what will be Vy value? I'll get minus 605 pi sine 5 pi. You take sine 0, 0, sine pi 0, sine 2 pi 0, sine 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi. All multiples of pi you take, guys. Sine value will be 0 only. So what is Vy value here? 0. So what will I get speed as beta? Under root of Vx square plus Vy square. Already Vy is 0, so I'm going to get speed as 605 pi meter per second. Clear, everyone? Understood, all of you? 605 pi meter per second will be the answer for that. Did you understand? Everyone, guys?
Yes.
Let us see the next question. Now they are saying a body is moving with 20 meter per second towards east. After 5 seconds, its velocity becomes 30 meter per second towards north and continues. The ratio of magnitude of average velocity between 0 to 10 seconds and average acceleration between 0 to 10 seconds they are asking. Okay. So initially at t is equal to 0. What we can tell? Just a second, guys. Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible? No. See, basically north, south, east, west. They lie in horizontal plane. If I want to move north, I'll move forward. If I want to move south, I'll move back. They are in horizontal plane. XZ plane is horizontal plane. But just for understanding purpose, we will take that in vertical plane, guys. XY plane I'll take. This is your east, north, south, and west. So if you see initial velocity, what is initial velocity given as? 20 meter per second towards east. So I'll write 20 I cap. After 5 seconds, its velocity is becoming towards north and is continuing to move. So it means after 10 seconds also, what will be the final velocity? It will be 30 meter per second J cap. Is this clear, all of you? Now they're asking us to find average acceleration. Right. I have told you this. What is average acceleration, beta? It is delta ratio of magnitude of average velocity and average acceleration, they are saying. Delta V divided by delta T. Yes or no? So what we will write? 30 J cap minus 20 I cap divided by 10. This I will get it as 3 J cap minus 2 I cap. Yes or no? So what is magnitude of average acceleration here? Does it have two perpendicular components or not? Under root of, I will get minus 2 square and other one will be 3 square. Right? You will get it as minus 2 square plus 3 square. So how much will it be? 4 plus 9 will be root 13. This is magnitude of average acceleration, root 13 meter per second square. Now, I need to find average velocity. How to find average velocity? It's very important again. So, first please try to understand it is starting here, let us say. Okay. Now, it is nothing but total displacement divided by total time, as you all know. A body is moving 20 meters towards east after 5 seconds. So for 5 seconds, it is moving in this manner. So what is 20 into 100 beta? So it has traveled 100 units along east first, then now becomes 30 meters towards north and continues. So after 5 seconds, it is moving. So at t is equal to 0, this was the case. At t is equal to 5, t is equal to 10. So for 5 seconds, it moved towards north or not? With the speed how much? 30 meter per second. So what is the situation, guys? In 5 seconds, how much distance did it cover? 150. So this was the situation at t is equal to 0. This is the situation right after 5 seconds. This is the situation after 10 seconds. So what is the displacement now? How to find displacement? Very simple. From initial towards final, you will just draw a vector. How will you find average velocity beta? Average velocity, as you all know, it is given as total displacement divided by total time. So how much is the displacement? 100 I cap plus 150 J cap divided by total time is how much? 10. So what will I get average velocity as beta? I'll get it as 10 I cap plus 15 J cap. So what is the magnitude of average velocity? You can take it as under root of 10 square plus 15 square. How much will this be? 100 and 225. Will it be 325? So if I take 5 common, guys, 5 square if you take common, here you will be left out with 4, here you will be left out with 9. So I'll get root 13. 5 root 13 will I get or not? I'll get it as 5 root 13 meter per second you can take. So what are they asking now? They're asking us to find the ratio between average velocity and average acceleration, which you will get it as 5 root 13 divided by root 13. How much will this be, beta? 5 again. Clear, all of you? Did you understand, everyone? What is average acceleration? Change in velocity by time taken. What is average velocity? Total displacement divided by total time taken, guys. Clear, all of you? Yes or no? Is that clear? I hope it is clear. Let us see the next question, guys. If the resultant of two unit vectors is given as root 3, two unit vectors, then the magnitude of difference of these two vectors they are asking, guys. So what we can say, because they are unit vectors, magnitude of a cap and magnitude of b cap is 1. What is the resultant? Root 3. So basically, when I take resultant of two vectors, we write it as under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. When I take addition of two vectors, if I take subtraction of two vectors, what will resultant be? Under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. This is a situation if resultant is given as sum of two vectors a bar and b bar. This is the resultant is given as difference of two vectors a bar minus b bar. So what is situation here? The resultant of two unit vectors is root 3. So what we can write from first situation? Root 3 will be under root of 1 plus 1 plus, because a and b are both unit vectors, guys, 2 into 1 into 1 into cos theta. So root 3 can be written as under root of 2 plus 2 cos theta you will get, which I can write it as 2 into 1 plus cos theta. We know 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2 beta. Yes or no? So what will I get root 3 value as from this? This is 4 cos square theta by 2. I can write it as 2 cos theta by 2. What is cos theta by 2? It is root 3 divided by 2. Yes or no? So for which value is cos? So I can write theta by 2 value will be 30 degrees. Yes or no? Implies what is the angle between them? You will get angle between the two vectors as 60 degrees. Now I'll apply for a bar minus b bar. So what will I get, beta? Under root of 1 plus 1 minus 2 into 1 into 1 into, what is cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. 2 will get cancelled out. You will get 1 unit as the magnitude of the difference between these two vectors. Clear, all of you? Did you understand? Yes or no? If you are writing resultant of two vectors in terms of sum of them, then I'll write a bar plus b bar. If I'm taking difference of two vectors, resultant will be a bar minus b bar. The magnitude of sum of two vectors will be a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Magnitude of difference of two vectors will be a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. So from the first one, we got the angle between them, it is 60 degrees. And substituting that in the second equation, we got the answer. Clear, everyone? Yes or no? Till which question did we do guys yesterday? We are left out with some more questions. We will just quickly complete it, guys. If the diagonals are given as I cap minus j cap and I cap plus j cap, they're saying what is the area, guys. So basically, if I take I cap minus j cap and I cap plus j cap, they have given. Yes or no? I'll just show it here. So I have one vector, parallelogram is given, guys. One vector is I plus j, let us say. This vector is I minus j. One vector is given as I plus j, other vector is given as I cap minus j cap. What is the area vector they are asking? So basically, we know this also will be I minus j. This also will be I plus j because parallel sides are equal again. So what is area vector they are asking, guys? So basically, area vector will be obtained by performing cross product of rectangle. Also, you can take it as parallelogram only. Yes or no? So if you solve, these two will be perpendicular vectors, guys. I cap minus j cap and I cap plus j cap will be perpendicular vectors. How they are perpendicular? You see, I dot I 1 minus j dot j minus 1. If you add both of them, it will be 0. So in reality, these both are which vectors? Perpendicular vectors. So if I take I cap minus j cap is like this. This is I cap plus j cap only. This is also I cap minus j cap only, guys. Yes or no? If you do dot product of these two, you'll get 0. Whenever dot product of two vectors is 0, then it means they are perpendicular vectors. So how will I give area vector? It will be cross product of, right, the given two sides. Length into breadth we will write, no? Just like that, guys. How will I do cross product of this now? Very simple. I cross I, 0. I cross j, you will get it as k cap. Yes or no? J cross I is minus, but I have minus sign here, plus k cap. J cross j will be 0. So what is our area vector beta? You will get it as 2 k cap. If they are asking only magnitude, it will be 2 meters square beta. Clear, everyone? Always remember, if two vectors are given which are representing the sides of a polygon, then the resultant area vector will be cross product of the two vectors, guys. Understood? Yes or no? I hope it is clear. So I'm going to get this as how many units? 2 units. Right. Let us see the next case. A man standing at a point in a flood affected area is waiting for a food packet to be dropped from a plane. If a plane is flying at an altitude 2 kilometers with speed 360 km per hour, at what angle of sight the packet should be dropped so as to reach safely in hands of the man? Okay, 2 kilometers, 360, only these two are given. Yes or no? No. Let us come back. Let us try doing this question, guys. So what is situation given here? There is an aeroplane which is flying, it seems. Let us consider we have an aeroplane which is flying in this manner, something in this manner. Right. So obviously we know it will be flying horizontally. with a speed given as 360 km per hour. And this aeroplane is flying from the ground at a certain height of 2 kilometers, guys. It is flying above the ground with a height of 2 kilometers. Okay. Now, is dropping a food packet. So let us say some packet is being dropped. So what is the very important case? There is a person who is standing and they're saying what should be the line of the sight of the person so that the food packet exactly reaches the hands of the person. Okay. So what we will do, we'll take it something like this. Where is the person standing, guys? Imagine the person is standing somewhere over here. Hey, Rara, wow. So imagine the person is standing somewhere over here. What is the line of sight they are saying? So first thing, most important thing that you need to know. Let us talk about how will this food packet move, guys. So it is being released from the plane. So what I can say, velocity of the food packet with respect to the plane should be equal to 0. So how can I write this? Velocity of food packet with respect to ground minus velocity of plane with respect to ground should be equal to 0. So what is velocity of food packet with respect to ground? Means with respect to man, food packet will be moving with the speed same as that of plane with respect to ground, which is 360 I cap, guys. Is that clear? So how will this food packet move? This also will be moving with respect to man with speed 360 km per hour. So obviously, as soon as it is released, it will be moving under the effect of gravity and it is going to follow a projectile path, guys. They're asking what should be the line of sight. So what I'll do, in order to find the line of sight, beta, first of all, you need to find this range. If you know the range, then automatically you can find line of sight. What will be line of sight? From here till here. This is the line of sight of the man. So it is going to make some angle with respect to the horizontal. So that angle will be some theta, guys, which will be given as 2 divided by r. So what will be range basically in case of horizontal projection? As I have already said to you guys, range will be given as u into root over 2h divided by g. U value is how much? 360 into root over 2 into height is how much? 2 divided by g value is what? 10. Yes or no? So if it is given in meters again, then you can convert it again. So what will I get this value as? 2000 you can write by 10. If you take it in meters, guys, I think it would be better. You'll get the answers quickly again. If you want to find time of flight first, so what is time of flight? It is given as root over 2h by g. If I take it in seconds, what is 2 kilometers? I can take it as 2000 divided by 10, which I'll get it as root over 400, which is 20 seconds. Yes or no, everyone? Now I want to find range. What will range be? It is given as u into t beta in horizontal projection, which is 360 km per hour. I can write it as, in order to convert into meter per second, 5 by 18 into how much is the time? 20. So what will I get this range as? 18 once, 18, 20 you will get. 400 into 5. How much will be 400 into 5? 2000 again, which is 2000. 2000 meters. So again, I'll get it as 2 kilometers only. Yes or no? So you got range as again 2 kilometers only, guys. So what is the angle made by the line of sight? If I want to find theta is the angle, let us say. So what I can write, tan theta value will be, this is nothing but h again. H divided by r. Both of them are 2 kilometers only. 2 kilometers divided by 2 kilometers, tan theta value will be equal to 1. So what will theta value be? 45 degrees. So line of sight should make an angle 45 degrees, guys. And at what distance is the man? At what horizontal distance is the man from the aeroplane, they will ask. So again, it will also be the distance 2 kilometers. After what time will the food packet reach the man? It will be 20 seconds, guys. Clear, all of you? Clear? Wherever the man may be, right? Whether he is standing here or here or here or here, right? The food packet will fall on the ground after 20 seconds. Understood, everyone? Horizontal projection case, which I believe you have understood. So at what angle of sight the packet should be dropped so as to reach safely in hands? Whether you take vertical or horizontal, it is 45 degrees only. Clear, everyone? Understood? Wow. It's not responding. Just a second. Okay. Right. Particle on y-axis starts from rest along a straight line with constant acceleration. Angle made by the position vector of the particle with positive x-axis after 1 second of its motion, it seems. And one more question is something like this. Okay. A ball is dropped from a long tower 1 second after its fall. Air provides horizontal acceleration 4g/3. Total displacement after 4 seconds. Please remember these guys, these two cases. We'll do it in one case only. Ball is dropped from a long tower after 1 second, 4g/3, displacement in 4 seconds, and particle on y-axis starts from rest, right? And along a line y is equal to 3 with constant acceleration. Y is equal to 3 is nothing but distance from x-axis, guys, right? So angle made by the position vector of the particle with positive x-axis after 1 second, they are saying. Position vector after 1 second of its motion. So let us do both the cases. Wow. The first case is something like this to us. In first question, they have given in a long tower, object is falling, it seems. So u will be equal to 0, at t is equal to 0. So it will be moving under the effect of gravity. For how much time will it be moving under the effect of gravity? For 1 second, guys. For 1 second. Right after 1 second, what is happening? Air is giving a horizontal acceleration. Yes or no? We are getting a horizontal acceleration. How much here? 4g/3. Vertical acceleration, though, obviously it will be there. It has both the acceleration, so maybe it will be somewhere over here. After 4 seconds, it is here. So they're asking what is the displacement in 4 seconds? That is the first question. And what is the second question, guys? There is an object which is moving along y is equal to 3. So what is the meaning of y is equal to 3? So it is moving along some straight line, guys. Let us say it is moving in this particular manner. Let us say it is somewhere over here. After 1 second, they're asking what is the angle made by the position vector, right? Right. So it is given an acceleration how much? It has given an acceleration 2√3 meter per second square. It is moving along y direction, given an acceleration 2√3 meter per second square. I think these were the equations. Am I right, all of you? So let us just go back to just cross verify them. So a particle on y-axis starts from rest along a straight line y is equal to 3 with constant acceleration. Angle made by the position vector of the particle with positive x-axis after 1 second of its motion. It means we should also consider as soon as it is moving, it will be moving under the effect of gravity also, guys. Okay, so that also we should take into effect. If not, angle made will be 0 only in that case. Second case, what has been given? 4g/3 after 1 second. total displacement covered by the ball after 4 seconds of its fall. So both of them we have taken correctly only. So let us see, guys. First case. First situation. For 1 second, will it be moving under the effect of gravity? Yes or no? For 1 second, it will be moving under the effect of gravity. So what is the distance traveled? Again, under the effect of gravity, it is given as half g t square, guys. So I'll assume that to be S1. So in 1 second, it has covered some S1. Now, what will happen? It will be moving like a projectile, guys. So let us say it is there at t is equal to 4 seconds, somewhere over here. Right? So from here to here, it has traveled for how much time? 3 seconds. So let us say during this displacement is S2, or I want to find this is S1 bar, you can write, and displacement from here to here, obviously, you will get it as S2 bar. So what I will do in between 1 second and 4 seconds, guys, first of all. In between 1 second and 4 seconds, how can I write horizontal displacement? Sx bar will be ux bar into t plus half ax bar into t square. Okay. Now please tell me, is there any initial velocity in x direction here? No. So what will Sx bar be, beta? Be half into 4g by 3. For how much time did it travel? 3 seconds only. Between this point and this point, it has traveled for 3 seconds, guys. Is that clear, everyone? What am I going to obtain horizontal displacement as? I'm going to obtain the horizontal displacement Sx bar if I take a rara. Wow. Sx bar if I take, guys, how much are we going to get? I think you will get it as 6g, yes or no? 9 4 36 by 6, you will get it as 6g again, which will be 60 I cap. Now, I want to find vertical displacement, Sy bar. Sy bar will be uy bar into t plus half ay bar into t square. Now, is there initial velocity in y direction? Yes, guys, there will be initial velocity. How much will that velocity be? You see, from 0 to 1 second, it is falling under the effect of gravity. Yes or no? So, for 1 second, initial speed is anyhow 0. So, v bar is u bar plus a bar into t, you can write. So, in downward direction, you will have 10 meter per second, guys. So, what is displacement in y direction now? If you look at displacement in y direction, what is initial velocity in y direction? I can write Sy bar as, what is initial velocity in y direction? Minus 10. Time interval between the 2 points is 3 seconds. What is acceleration? Again, minus 10. Time interval, 3 square. What will I get this as? Minus 30 you have, and minus 45 you will get, I guess. So will this be minus 75? Minus 75, you can write it as 75 minus j cap. Now between 0 seconds and 1 seconds, what will S1 bar be, beta? Again, I'll apply uy bar into t plus half ay bar into t square. Okay. So what are we going to get? Initial velocity is 0 anyhow. So we are going to get this as S1 bar will be, this is anyhow 0, half into minus 10 into, for how much time? 1 square. S1 bar, I will get it as minus 5, which is 5 minus j cap. So what we will write S2 bar as? S2 bar can be written as Sx bar plus Sy bar, which will be 60 I cap plus 75 minus j cap. So what is the overall displacement now? Overall displacement will be, because it is a vector quantity, it will be vector sum of individual displacements, guys, which I can write it as 5 minus j cap plus 60 I cap plus 75 minus j cap. So what will the answer be here? Overall displacement, you will get it as 60 I cap plus 80 minus j cap. So what is the, it has two perpendicular components again. So if you are interested in calculating the magnitude of displacement, how much will be the magnitude of displacement? 60, 80 and 100 will be Pythagorean triplet, guys. So 100 units will be the magnitude of displacement. If I try to find out the magnitude of displacement here, I hope it is clear. The question is clear, everyone. First, it will travel 5 meters then it will move along the parabola, guys. So what is the magnitude of displacement that I'm going to get? Arey, please come here. Right, so this will be anyhow 100 units. Not responding. No, I think. अरे आ रहे भाई. So what will be the magnitude of displacement, beta? So you will get it as under root of 60 square plus minus 80 square. Both 60, 80 and 100 will be Pythagorean triplet. So the magnitude of displacement will be 100 meters. Okay. Let's see the next question. The object is moving along, y is equal to 3 they have given. They're asking what is the angle made by the position vector after 1 second. I think that was the case. So initial velocity is not there again. So we have to consider the motion under the effect of gravity also, guys. So you can take it something like this. So what I'll write again, Sx bar will be given as ux bar into t plus half ax bar into t square. So initial velocity in x direction not there. So what I'll get, half into, this will be 2 root 3 into what, beta? 1 square. Yes or no? So Sx bar I'll get it as root 3, which I can write it as root 3 I cap. What is displacement? Basically, it is change in position, beta. Right? So root 3 I cap. What is change in position? It is x final minus x initial you will write, which is root 3 I cap. Initially, it is on y axis, starting on y axis. So initial x value will be 0. So x final will be root 3 I cap. In the same manner, we talk about the displacement in y direction again. So in order to find displacement in y direction, I'll again use sy bar will be equal to uy bar into t plus half ay bar into t square. So displacement in y direction, initial velocity in y direction again not there. Acceleration in y direction will be in downward direction into 1 square. So what will I get sy bar as? You will get it as minus 5, which I can write as 5 minus j cap. What is displacement in y direction? It is y final minus y initial, which will be 5 minus j cap, guys. So what is initial here? Initially it is on positive y-axis at y is equal to 3 meters, guys. What we can write? Y final minus 3 j cap will be equal to 5 minus j cap. So what will I get y final value from here? Take y final value. You will get it as 5 minus j cap plus 3 j cap. You will get it as 2 minus j cap, guys. So what is our final position vector now? Final position vector will be root 3 I cap plus 2 minus j cap. So what is the angle it is going to make? So if I talk about the final position vector, it has positive x and negative y, guys. So it will be somewhere over here. You can take, it will be somewhere over here, right? Root 3 and 2 units, right? So somewhere over here. This is root 3 comma minus 2. So if you take, this is the origin again, 0 comma 0. So what is our position vector that I am going to obtain? So directed from origin towards this point. So with positive x-axis they have asked, guys. So let us say it is making an angle theta. What we can apply tan theta as? Tan theta. Opposite will be how much for this now? Tan theta value. Opposite will be 2 units. Adjacent will be root 3, guys. So we'll get it as 2 by root 3. So theta value will be tan inverse of 2 divided by root 3. Clear, everyone? I hope it is clear, both the questions. They are again very simple logics. Displacement x direction will be ux bar into t plus half ax bar into t square. Displacement in y direction will be uy bar into t plus half ay bar into t square. So that is what we have done. And if you look at the answers, I think we got angle made by position vector of the particle with positive x-axis after 1 second of its motion. So root 3 we got, and I think we don't have option for this. Let me check if we have done any mistake. And what is the total displacement we got? We got total displacement as 100, guys. Did we do any mistake in that, guys? Angle made by the position vector of the particle with positive x-axis after 1 second, they are saying. So we got 2 root 3 only, no? That was given as 2 root 3 only. Root 3 I cap we will get. Okay. And half into minus 10 into 1 square, you got minus 5 j cap, which will be. So we have done it correctly only, guys, huh? Position vector, after what time they are asking? Yeah, it will be tan inverse 2 by root 3 only. Okay. So those were the questions today, guys. I thought of starting laws of motion also, but again, okay. So I hope you have understood all the questions. Tomorrow I will take for more time, maybe 3 hours of duration, right? We'll try to wind up laws of motion tomorrow, guys. Unfortunately, today we lost around 20 odd minutes because I have posted class 11th link first. Then I was seeing no one was coming. Then I posted class 21st link I have posted before, right? So we'll meet tomorrow, 6:30 or 6:30. Will it be fine, guys? 6:30, or shall I take it at 7 o'clock only? 7:30 only. Harshit, till what time you have classes in Akash? 7:30. Okay. Chalo, we'll meet tomorrow, guys. Till then, take care, everyone. Thank you all. Bye bye, all of you.